Hey everybody, let's get started. Yeah, I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna share on my iPad. I think it'll help a little bit for what we have going on here today. So I hope y'all are doing well. Let's go down to today's work. All right. So go ahead and begin, please, with the starter. 5 points. I'll give you a couple minutes to do so. Again, a couple minutes to do so, and then we'll move forward from there. Thanks. All right, let's transition to the summary page here. So our objective today, I can use primary and secondary sources to interpret different perspectives of apartheid. So hopefully you're seeing here that this is going to be a DBQ. Okay, North Carolina State Critical Study is almost identical, right? Use primary and secondary sources to interpret various historical perspectives. Statement of inquiry, discontent creates change. The starter. Then we're going to do begin 102 South Africa DBQ document A and begin 103 South Africa DBQ document B, and then the ticket out the door. Your asynchronous work is to complete both of those documents. Okay, again, document A and document B in the digital notebook. Okay, also remember the quarterly is Friday. At some point in the next, probably today, I will have a little module dedicated to the quarterly where you will see a review guide. Okay, the review guide is simply going to give you a list of vocabulary terms from this unit that you need to know. There are going to be 8 vocabulary matching questions, and then there will be 12 more like map reading, chart reading, DBQ style questions related to the 6 topics we covered this unit, starting with Israel and Palestine, Arab Spring, transatlantic slave trade, Rwandan genocide, what we're studying now, South Africa, and Malawi. Okay, those will be the 6 topics. There'll be 2 questions on each of them, and there will be a total of 20 questions. Okay, let's move on here to page 102. Everybody go to page 102, and we got to get in this rhythm here. Okay, I feel like it's been a while since we've done a DBQ, so we got to get back into a good rhythm with the DBQ and understand exactly what's expected of us. Okay, step 1 of the DBQ is to close read the document. Okay, that means you read it through one time, you number the paragraphs or sections, reread each paragraph one at a time while completing the following: highlighting. Okay, people or groups of people purple, numbers and dates blue, places and locations green, and other important information orange. And then write a 1 to 3 word main idea hashtag for each paragraph or section. And lastly, what I did this time, instead of doing the document analysis, I've just put a couple questions at the bottom of the page. Okay, and that's what I want you to focus on with the at the end of the document. Okay, so let's take a look at page 102. Okay, everybody go there now. 102. Make this full screen. All right, that's 103. Here's 102. So here we go. So this is what we're doing. Okay, remember those steps, right? Remember those steps. I mean, I could even maybe open up and put them side by side. Okay, it's not a bad idea. So I can look and see what is expected and what to do close reading wise. Make this one full screen, make it a little bit bigger. So bottom line is, first thing you need to do is skim through it one time. Okay, so if you could for me right now, go ahead and skim through this document one time through from top to bottom. Okay, go ahead and do that right now. All right, so next thing you need to do, okay, if you're looking at this, is number the paragraphs or sections. Okay, so again, I'm going to use probably like the draw feature as I'm doing this here. And it's been a while since we've done this. 1, 2, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so I'm doing this with you because you're going to do the rest of this, the next document, completely on your own. I just want to do this to make sure you remember and understand how to do this. So again, that's why we're going to do this one together. Now we need to reread each paragraph or section one at a time while completing the following: highlighting the people or groups of people, purple; numbers and days, blue; places and locations, green; other important information, orange. Okay, so let's do that right now. Let's go up to that first paragraph. So in 1651, right? Okay, already. We got a date, right? Dutch settlers, that's a group of people. People, purple. Okay, arrive in South Africa, location, green. Okay. In 1756, they import slaves from West Africa. All right, the location, people, purple. Other important information for me: import and arrive, right? They arrive in South Africa. In 1756, they import slaves from West Africa, Malaysia, and India, establishing the dominance of whites over non-whites in the region. So what I see here, right, is there's a diverse group, okay, of the original Bantu Black South African population. You also have an Indian population that is there, and a Malaysian population, as well as the white Dutch settlers, the white population. Okay, so you have all of this diversity, all these groups of people. But what they did is this white group was in control. Okay, so again, let's finish that last one up. Dominance of whites over non-whites. Okay, in the region. I'm gonna do region as like a location. Okay, and I'll probably just do this first paragraph with you and then give you some time to work on this. But now, next step we need to do, right, is develop a hashtag. Okay, I'm gonna use the text feature instead this time. So I'm looking at this. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna do hashtag white dominance. Okay. All right, that's what I'm gonna put because that's the summary for me. That's the two-word summary of what's going on here in 1651 or what's going to progress. Okay, so take a look at that. So that's what I did there. So now your next step is to continue down through this document. Okay, continue down through this document and complete that same exact thing for 1867, 1910, 1912, 1913, 1946, and 1948. And then answer these questions here at the bottom. What are two ways that Africans were discriminated against by the white government? And what happened when Africans tried to protest poor working conditions? Okay, so that is page 102. That's page 102. Let's skip ahead to 103. See, skip ahead to 103. Okay, all right, you see the same thing here. Okay, one question. You read it through one time, number the paragraphs or sections. For me, I would just number it 1 because for me, there's just like one box, one section. So you only end up with one hashtag as a result of that. Okay. But then go through those steps of close reading. Again, read through one time, number the paragraphs, reread each paragraph for section one at a time, and highlight people or groups of people purple, numbers and dates blue, places and locations green, and other important information orange. And then again, write a 1 to 3 word man idea hashtag, and then answer the questions at the bottom of the page. All right. Okay. With that being said, y'all, let's go to the ticket out the door, and then you'll have the rest of the time to work on this. But ticket out the door. You know how this works, y'all. And I want y'all to continue to think through this idea of discontent creates change and how that applies to the Black South African experience. Okay, because I think you're gonna see. I think it's gonna be clear. I hope that it will be clear to you. All right, y'all. So let's look at that. Take it out the door. All right, make sure, right? Double check on that question 4 though. Okay, be careful with question 4. Objective, unit, statement of inquiry, and then today's asynchronous work. Okay, what you need to have done. Look at that carefully just to make sure that you do not accidentally lose a point there. And that is it. Thank you.